Buffalo Bills GM Brandon Beane is making it clear he wants James Cook to stick around. But, as far as Beane's concerned, there's no rush to make that happen right now. During the second episode of Hard Knocks, training camp with the Buffalo Bills, which aired Tuesday night, Beane told the cameras exactly how he felt. "I'm hopeful a year from now that James Cook is still wearing the Buffalo Bills red, white and blue." That statement came just hours after Cook returned to practice, ending a 9-day hold-in, where he attended training camp but didn't actually take the field. The running back, drafted in the second round in 2022, is now entering the final year of his rookie contract. He's set to make $5.27 million this season, but the big question is whether he'll get an extension before hitting free agency. Cook's resume certainly makes a strong case for a big payday. Last season, he led the NFL in rushing touchdowns with 16 and recorded his second straight 1,000-yard rushing season. Back in February, Cook made it known he was looking for $15 million a year, which at the time would have made him the second highest-paid running back in the league behind Christian McCaffrey. But the market has shifted since then. The Eagles' Saquon Barkley is now the top-paid back, and Cook's original ask would tie him for third with Derrick Henry of the Ravens. Right now, no one outside of Cook's camp seems to know exactly what number he's aiming for. But the tension ramped up on August 3rd when he stopped practicing entirely, calling it a business decision. His return to the field came before Beane's Hard Knocks interview, but Beane's position hasn't changed. "Get back to work now, sort out the money later." "The perfect world is James back on the practice field," Beane said. "And at some point, we're able to keep him here in Buffalo. It doesn't have to happen now." That last part is important. Beane clearly wants Cook in Buffalo long-term, but he's also juggling the bigger picture, the salary cap, the team's budget, and making sure all the pieces fit together. The Bills have a clear philosophy under Beane: draft players, develop them, and keep them if they fit the system. Ownership is on board with this approach, giving the front office the resources to re-sign key homegrown talent. In fact, this year alone, the Bills have extended quarterback Josh Allen, wide receiver Khalil Shaker, and defensive end Gregory Rousseau. Could Cook be next? Beane isn't putting a timeline on it. "I love James so much," Beane said. "You feel like this is a guy you've drafted and developed. A lot of times these guys feel like your sons or your younger brothers, however you look at it. I also have to manage the whole team and the cap and the cash and all those things. The whole puzzle has to work together." For now, Cook is back in uniform and the Bills' offense is better for it. Whether or not the two sides can agree on a new deal before the season ends is anyone's guess. But if Beane has his way, Cook will be wearing Buffalo's red, white, and blue for years to come. One thing's for sure, the Bills know how valuable Cook is. He's young, explosive, and already proven himself as one of the league's top running backs. And in a league where top-tier backs are becoming rare, having one in his prime is something you don't just let walk away. Still, the NFL is a business, and Beane's cautious approach reflects that. Paying a running back big money is always a gamble, especially when you're trying to balance out other contracts for star players on both sides of the ball. For the Bills, this could come down to how far they're willing to stretch financially to keep Cook happy, and how much Cook is willing to compromise to stay with the team that drafted him. The season ahead will likely have plenty of eyes on this situation. If Cook has another big year, his price tag could go even higher, and that might make things tricky for Buffalo's front office. But if both sides truly want to get a deal done, there's plenty of reason to believe it can happen. For now, it's back to business on the field. The Bills are gearing up for another playoff push, and having Cook in the backfield gives them a major weapon. Beane's hopeful he'll still be here this time next year, and so are a lot of Bills fans. After all, in Buffalo, they don't just draft and develop players. They build relationships. And James Cook feels like part of the family.